No, 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 no. This, this right here, out of all the Bleach chapters I've ever read, including the movies, the novels, the OVAs, you know, the episodes, the filler arcs, this is by far has to be the craziest thing I've ever read in Bleach. Some will say it's up there with the whole Kumamura reveal, or hell, the Ukitake thing, with the right arm. But this, Bleach chapter 637, what is the title? Baby Hold Your Hand? What did I just read? Did we read the same thing? The left hand. The left arm. The left hand. I don't get it. I mean, you really do know what this does for Bleach, right? See, basically, what we have here is this. I shouldn't even be drinking this. Nah. I gotta get down to the bottom of this. I mean, this is too much. Like, it's so weird, odd. I got it. It's just crazy. It's just left arm. There has to be an explanation here. It has to be. Let's see. Here we go. No, that's not it. Damn. I thought it was. You would think at this point that. Forget it. I mean, look at this. Left arm. This is what Kubo dropped on us. You know? When there's something strange in your favorite manga series, who you gonna call? Smart teching. Alright, let's see. Go through my contacts here. Ashley, let's see, Ebony, Kelly, Portia, aka Fudgy, let's see. Here we go, smart teching. Alright. Hope I can get through this guy.
Okay. So if it's turn red or C, that means Yuha had to give it the power of the nerve endings. Or wait, no, it could just be the powers it always has at the left arm. Maybe Yuha couldn't give it the powers because it's not a Quincy, but maybe the C is like an honorary title. Then again, why would he give it to it? And just, gah! Another dead end. God, what the hell are you? Yellow.
Hey, Smart Teching, what's up, man? It's me, Captain.
Oh, hey, Ace. Yeah, how you doing? I'm good, but, this isn't smart teching. This is just, teching.
Teching? No offense, man, but, I was looking for smart teching.
Oh, well, you see, Ace, smart teching is no longer with us. He kind of turned evil, and he was dark teching all along. So, yeah.
Dark tech? Wait, what?
Jeez, man, I don't remember. I think it was like a year ago, but I think the process also involved time travel in there, so that's just anybody's guess where we're at with that.
God. First his left arm thing, not his whole dark tech. Look. Alright, look. Now that I have you, listen. Since most of the time, if not all the time, you have your videos out before mine. So, this is the thing. Since we're known and labeled as the best Bleach reviewers, I need to know, what is your take on this whole situation, man? Because this is a whole new game changer for Bleach. You know, the whole story, everything. This is something no one could have predicted. Even you. I know you didn't predict this. Even I didn't predict this. So tell me, what do you think the hell is going on? Do you think this makes sense? Because this is still messing with my head, all right? And then when things like this mess with my head, it just, so tell me, what do you think?
Well, it's a good idea you called me, Ace, because I know exactly what is going on. Right, yeah, so 100%. What's happening here is that Yuha Bach is attempting to assemble the Soul King, right? And as we all know, the Soul King is, like Exodia, broken up into 5 main pieces. So we have the main body, the head, up in the Soul Palace that he already assimilated, the right arm that was attached to Ukitake that was assimilated, and now the left arm, which has been in his employ since whenever. But I think the real question here is where the legs are located, or with a better question, as the fandom put it, his awesome Soul King dick. Yeah, so I'm not really sure if that's going to play a part or not, but I'm pretty sure that's where Kubo's going with it.
I don't get it.
What? You don't get it? Exodia, 5 pieces. This is like first episode anime series stuff. I mean, the second series, not the original, because that was, whatever. But, yeah, really.
Techie, you do know I don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Ah, god damn it, Ace. You don't watch the Smart Teching videos, and now you don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know how you expect me to respond to that. Whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Just, that's my theory. Just take it for what you will. Oh, and Ace? Fill up the damn sword rack in your background already, will ya? Jeez.
My sword rack? Ain't that a bitch? What the? I should have asked for Dark Techie. Alright everybody, what's going on? It's me, Captain TheEliteace. Real live action, you already know what it is. Alright, let's face it. This whole entire chapter was full of surprises and just questions. Alright? So many questions. First things first. This whole reveal of Star Night C, the compulsory, Pranita. Everyone, including me, thought it was going to be some weird, odd-looking character design or something that looks very grotesque. A lot of things that I've read and the other reviews that I've watched, they never predicted that it'd be this. Not even some old character from the past. But I swear I've yet to have come across anyone who could have ever predicted this. I'm not saying there's no one out there in the whole entire world that did not predict it, but I haven't seen it already. But okay, let's start from the top. All right, we all remember back when the compulsory was first introduced. Very mysterious, like. At one point, I remember seeing an arm or a hand with this thing. Not literally the body of it, of course, but an actual hand or an arm. And I'm thinking like, okay, the compulsory ability, maybe he has to move his hands to do it, but we see that's not the case. Well, technically, since it is a hand, the hand is moving, but you get what I'm saying. Oetsu dropped this thing. It dropped it. Just like that. Threw the Zanpakuto in the face, or in the eye. Flashed up right towards it, pulled it up, Dropped it. He did that to the left arm of the Soul King. Now, is the power sealed when the chains are all intact? Because we see how the thing look. There's chains all connected, through the nails. All right, we have the index finger and the thumb. Those chains, between those two, it broke. Maybe when the chains are all together and it's closed, it's not as powerful as it is now. I mean, my thing is this. Even Mayuri, Ikkaku, Yumachika, everyone was shocked and surprised. Well, not so much Nemu. But how did Juha go about this? How? We all get it. He has to Quincy or humans drink the blood. Give him the power. But this, the right arm. Now, it's still a mystery as to when and why. The Spirit King, his limbs, they got chopped off and separated. Right? His right arm, we all see what happened with that. it's not like it had a free will of it on its own. You know, it just does what it wants to do. I guess you could somewhat say the same thing with the left arm, but the right arm, it was more of a, looked at as a deity, you know, a god, you know. But the left arm, somehow, some way, it decided to join Juha. Juha found it, or it found Juha. He decided to join him. He drank the blood. But maybe that's not the real case here. Maybe it's, okay, see, now I gotta think of something far-fetched, because this is far-fetched. So now I gotta start spitballing something crazy right here. You know, maybe it was a human. Maybe he figured out a way to morph the two, or take the... You see, even trying to think of a reasonable explanation, it just seems crazy. But at this point, does anything sound crazy? Does anything seem crazy with what we've seen in this chapter? I don't think so. And you know it's crazy when it shocked Ryuri. But he did confirm, you know, that he automatically knew what it was, you know, based off the reishi that he gathered from Ukitake when he was unconscious, you know. So I'm hoping and thinking, you know, I hope I didn't misread that or take anything out of context when he says he's unconscious, by me hoping that Ukitake is still alive, but he just passed out, because we have yet to see his bunkai. Excuse me. I mean, damn. It's one thing when Kubo kill off Star Knights without us knowing the letter or seeing the ability. But you can't kill off a captain, especially Ukitake, who's been down with us for the longest, since the Soul Society arc. You know? You cannot kill off Ukitake without showing his bunkai. So maybe he is unconscious. But this... Okay. Alright. It could have been some type of fusing or molding of the two, or maybe the arm is made up of humans or Quincy's. Who knows? But just the fact that these limbs of his can think and move on their own. And why not have this thing to be... Okay, well, I was going to say, why not have him be B instead of C, but we all know the history behind that, you know, him Hashwa. Okay, we get it. But damn. Now, it makes sense that Juha will be able to find, you know, the left arm of his father. That does make sense. Now, as far as the right arm, who knows why he never tried to go after that thing? Because at some point, you know, the whole deal that was made with Ukitake's parents, you know, I'm thinking to myself, why didn't Juha go after that? You know, but he went after the left arm, or the left arm went after him. And you can see the similarities, you know, the eyes. You see that's the eye on the right arm, and then the eye in the palm of the left hand. You know, it got the eyes, just like, you know, the Almighty, very similar to that. And we see it grows. First, it's just the hand, but it grows. You see the meat, the bones, and, you know, we see it spit out the tendril things out of his nails. And we see Miyuri, again, pull out these random ass things. It's like an umbrella with the face. And it looks like when it shields him, the screaming. At first, I'm thinking, was that Yumachika or Ikaku? Or was that actually the living organism umbrella that he has? Because it has a face. So it could have been that thing. But another thing I want to touch on is that Ikaku and Yumachika and Nimu, they were basically all discussing about how Miyuri used Kenpachi as bait. You know, he used them to try to figure out the power behind the compulsory. But my thing is this, he didn't necessarily gloat or push Kenpachi into anything. In my book, he didn't. This is Kenpachi we're talking about. Kenpachi was not out of character at all. Kenpachi always goes in head first. He's reckless, even in the movies, etc. That's what Kenpachi does. That's what makes him Kenpachi. Kenpachi has never been the type, and will not be the type, to sit there and think, sit back, try to play chess, and calculate the type of movements or abilities that his opponent has. It's just not him, and he doesn't learn his lesson, because he's been dropped before by charging in recklessly, and we see he still does it. But we see Miyuri, he was making comments towards the left hand when he was saying, like, you know what, you should donate your body for research, since, you know, one of the members of the Goaty 13 was sacrificed, you know, to see what your abilities are, and now we see your true form, so come on, donate yourself. But the crazy thing is, Kenpachi, he was still able to move his eyes. You know, Ashikoji Jiso didn't have enough paralysis effect to fully paralyze Kenpachi. And Mayuri, he was excited by this. He was glad because he said, because of you now, I have to really upgrade my Shikai now. And throughout the whole thing, Mayuri was just excited. He was excited. Yumachika and Ikkaku could not understand why. But we see Mayuri, he goes on to say, hey, this is a new test subject that's never been studied on before, never been seen before. Now, I have a chance to do it. But you know what? It really makes sense now that Kenpachi's dropped. This is the left hand or arm of the Spirit King. Come on now, it makes sense. So this makes you think of Mayuri. Yes, Mayuri shot the sprayed the liquid to make the nerves exposed, but I think it's more to this thing than what we know. And I think Mayuri is really about to get effed up, if not killed. Probably not killed, but he's probably going to take a lot of damage. Maybe Mayuri might even get saved, you know? But the thing can talk. It can actually speak. You know, it questioned the happiness. It told him, like, no, like, what is it, this left hand? No, I'm not a left hand. I'm Pernida. And even Mayuri was stumped by that. Like, what organs is it using to hear, to speak? But this is along the lines now that I think we're going to get a major flashback. This is going to be something very critical to the story. And the reason why overall I like where this is going is because when this whole arc first started, when it was revealed that there's 26 Stern Ritters. Damn, I actually said Stern Ritters. Well, you know, Star Knights. You get what I'm saying. I was actually thinking of the basic type of thing, you know? Man, we got to do a matchup. 26 good guys against 26 villains. Okay, if you do the math, of course, you know, they're outweighed, you know, they're outmatched, so they're going to have to put a couple people versus one person then, but we see that's not how it's been going. We've had Star Knights killing Star Knights, you know, good guys and bad guys teaming up, you know, invasions after invasions, betrayal, flashbacks, and this is what's going to increase the longevity of the entire Bleach series. There are people out there right now who think Bleach is going to end this year. No. It is not. Next year, even I still don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't think so. But this right here, now we're going to go into a soon-to-be flashback, if not next week, you know, with Bleach chapter 638. Because now we're wondering about the legs. Where are they? Can they talk? It's just crazy, man. Damn. The whole time he was a Star Knight. The hand with chains. I even have more questions than I'm probably putting out here in this review right now. I mean, I enjoyed the chapter, and I thought this was so ironic. You know, I read a comment on a Bleach forum site criticizing this whole fight, especially last chapter and the chapter before that, saying, oh, it's the same old thing, same old way Bleach goes with the fights, boring chapter, nothing was revealed, no shocker, nothing that's going to impact the story. Motivators who usually say that or think that about Bleach, you speak too soon. Now, I'm not saying every Bleach chapter or every 6 chapters has a big reveal, but next week, I honestly believe that we're gonna get a flashback, a continuation with the fight along with an explanation, or we're gonna go to another fight, because Star Knight M, he still hasn't gotten to the mix. Grimjaw was still down and out, and Ichigo and friends are still running around. But damn, just the hand, the left hand. You know, I guess he was like just like this. You can see the eyes, the hood, and I don't know. And then we see it has a bold standing. You know, it used the super composure, whatever it did, to destroy the cage of life. You know, the Hikifune did with the the trees and everything. But Mimihagi and Pernida, I don't. That's all I have, Elites. I mean, damn. That's it. It's me, Captain TheEliteace. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next week. Damn, I'm signing out.